Alrighty, so slight interruption, phone calls and other things going on. So this is now part two. Replaced the EF80 there and the leaky oily cap. That's replaced, and of course the terminal tag strip broke off there. Which is always par for the course. So I'll find a way of might even replace that tab strip, or just find a way of making it a bit more secure on that end. New EF80 in place. I even tested it with a valve tester just to make sure that it tested okay, because in the past I've actually had valves that have pulled out of me spares, and I this is all right, and chucked it in. It hasn't worked, and the valve's been faulty. So me very much being the pessimist. And the cat has come to visit, so she's coming for a smooch. Right, so we've got power on, well, power plugged in, not switched on, but 120 volts of AC at the moment. I've got the VCR DVD combination all running with the RFS signal. So let's see, we can tune for maximum smoke. Should be fun. Of course, trying to do this one-handed is always great. We'll try and look at where all that solder's resting. Could go straight across the pins of the mains plug. Vaporized solder. Might just move that actually. So, right, are we? Oh, we're on. Hang on, better turn the meter on. That might help. It's probably at about. Okay, so about 90 volts. I've just got it on the main B plus rail there. What sort of watts are we drawing? Hang on. 7 watts is bugger all. Oh, that's better. 46. Hang on. This thing's a bit of a. Oh, that was low and high setting. Okay. Okay, so probably nothing's going to happen at 100 at about 100 volts of about 90 volts of B plus. Nothing. Don't think anything much is going to happen. But we're not drawing. Oh, here's the old. It's climbing. Probably because things are starting to draw current, I'd say. Give it a wee bit more. Give it a bit more. So that's probably about. Unfortunately, my Variac is not. I haven't got it. It only goes up to 120, so I don't quite know what. Hang on, yes, I do. Oh, hello. I hear frame stage. I hear vertical. Hang on, turn the radio off. I can hear frame buzz. Okay, well, the vertical stage is running. Oh, we have crackleage from the speaker. That's a new one, crackleage. We have crackleage from the speaker, from the little high qual roller speaker, Model C. Can't smell anything burning yet. I doubt what have. Hear that? It's picking up some digital, picking up the digital picking up the phone, doing its talking to the mast. I'm guessing, talking to the cell phone tower, doing its digital communication things, whatever they do. Well, the tuner's making some noise. But why haven't we got any? Okay, because the VCR, because the DVD player is on. Okay, look, the DVD player is turned on, but it's in stop mode, so that's probably why I'm not getting any audio from anything. All right, well, I can't see anything smoking yet, which is good. How's the filter cap? Yeah, completely not even warm. I don't think the B plus on this thing would be very high actually, because those voltages there aren't. Looking at a, oh hang on, that'll be the capacitance. Yeah, so probably 400. So yeah, the 400 DC. I think 400 DC. I think 400 working volts DC is the filter cap. So we're probably talking 250, 300 is probably the B plus rail. But at least we've got. Don't you love that noise? And then it stops. Right. Okay. So right, no smoke, de-smoke. Looks like the PY88 appears to be lit. Can't tell if the PL81 is lit. Don't know actually. Oh yeah, it's lit. It's definitely alive. You can just see it glowing. And the cat is licking its bottom. How great. Let's give it a bit more. I think B plus is actually would have been a bit higher actually. Mind you, what's the what are we on? What are we on volts wise? Oh, okay, only 165 volts. Only 165 volts of AC. Okay, so that's not. I hate this thing. I really hate this thing. It's not exactly intuitive. It's a little bit. Right, so 55. What's currently? What you doing, Emily? Now she's licking her paw. Makes a change from her backside. That's for sure. Still no EHT, but I'm not surprised there isn't any EHT. Probably needs a few more volts before that starts happening. So I don't really want to. No, nothing as of yet. No. Got this toothbrush jammed in here because of the board goes that way. Then all those pins they'll all short to the deck. So got the toothbrush in there to stop it from slamming shut, and also it's enough at an angle so I can actually get to it and look at everything. Okay, let's give it a bit more. Give it a few more beans. Anything on the screen? Any light on the screen yet? No, still nothing on the screen. Okay. We've got something. Oh, hang on. Here we go. I tell a lie. Right, there is something up on there. Well, there you go. There's a first light for probably 15 odd years. Okay. Do we have any? Shift it around without electrocuting myself. Something tells me we've got a problem with the tuner, I think. We've got a crook tuner valve. Tuner valves is crook. It should be picking up because I've got everything plugged in. So no, it's doing. When I connect it, it's doing something. Maybe it needs a little bit more B plus to get it to work. It must be contrast. That'll be contrast, and that'll be brightness there, I'd say. So, okay. We'll give it a bit more E plus and see what happens. Oh, hello. We've got dirty contacts in that tuner, I think. Yeah, there is something there. Right, enough pissing around. Hold fire, and I'll have a muck with this tuner and see if I can get it to behave. Back in a sec. That tuner is in serious need of a clean, but look at that. We have a picture, an actual picture on the screen. Yeah, we're pretty much halfway there, you know, with the repair. Mind you, famous last words, but yep, we have an actual image on the screen, which is great. So it's definitely a bloody good start anyway. There's no, the sound, or I've got it on pause, but you kind of have to, yeah. Tuning's not doing much either. There was sound, but it was a bit off. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take that tuner apart and clean it, because it's just bloody hopeless, can't. But hey, look at that. I mean, that's, you know, look at that. We have deflection. We have everything's working. All this basic TV is pretty much running. Yeah. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pull that tuner to pieces and clean all its contacts. Maybe one of the valves in the tuner could be a bit weak as well. That's also entirely possible. But hey, that is a really good start. So all right, I'll just what I might do now is I might go and give that tuner a bit of a tweak, and come back with the results. Well, there are clearly still some more issues with the tuner. I've had it all in pieces, cleaned all the contacts up, and it's still not right. You're seeing a picture on it, but literally, I don't know whether the wafers aren't hitting in the right spot, or there's something out. But yeah, literally, I've got the thing in between stations, and if I breathe on it, it'll probably disappear. I did check the PCF Audio 1. This was giving some rather strange readings in the valve tester, so I changed it. So pretty much that's where I'm at with it, because if I just even touch that, all I get is that I can't tune the station, and I can't tune the actual signal in properly. I can't tune it in. No matter how much I piss with the fine tuning. But no, on the good side is the picture tube is in excellent shape, good emission. It'll probably improve with use, and yeah, this thing's been going now for about probably 20 minutes, and so far no smoke, no issues at all. So all in all, apart from the tuner fault, it's actually a pretty good start. Generally, these tuners are pretty reliable. I've never really had these give much issues. Generally they either go or they don't. You sort of find if you muck, you can just sort of hold your mouth right, and you can just in between the stations, when the contact's sort of in between each other, then you might get it to come in like what you first like what you saw when I initially, before I started touching it. So yeah, so I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Yeah, not entirely sure what the go is with that, but no doubt we'll get to the bottom of it. I might have to pull the tuner apart, actually take it off and have a good look inside to make sure the contacts are touching. It's almost like the contacts aren't touching, but they appear to be, because when I look at them, they appear to be definitely the wafer contacts are touching the actual. There's like a sort of a ceramic plate with all the contacts which connect the circuitry, and they definitely appear to be touching. But yeah, no, that cap is slightly warm, probably due to the heat from the valves. But no, it you know, I might even be inclined to even leave this in there. It's not bulging. I will check it. We'll check it with the with my bridge and everything. I'll check it on the ESR meter and check to make sure that there's no. Yeah, the ESR isn't through the roof and all the values are roughly around right. I think I'll just leave it in there. You know, it's not. You know, it's not drawing any excessive current. Nothing's getting hot. It all appears to be happy, apart from this bloody tuner, which is a bit of a shame, because otherwise we could have had nice pictures and sound too. Well, sound for a brief second, but then we would have had to turn it down because of YouTube and the copyright. So yeah, look, it's like it's almost there. The tuning is almost there, but just not quite to lock on a picture. So I know tuners can be a bloody nightmare at the best of times. Yeah, but I almost get the impression something's out or something's busted inside, because the tuner has been apart, not by me. Someone has definitely pulled it apart previously. We just hold your mouth right, stand on one foot and point to Mecca. You can just get it. I don't know, maybe one of my viewers might have an idea or a couple of pointers. The tuner is a Philips one. It's an AT7650/11. I might even have, I mean, I've got heaps and heaps of tuners, heaps of them that have been ratted from other sets. So if I have no joy with the tuner, I might even swap it out with another one. I'm bound to have a spare. It would be nice to try and fix this if possible. Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. I'm pretty much gonna end the video here. I've probably waffled on enough, and you've probably seen enough. And I don't really want this to drag into another 10-15 part video where we end up going pear shaped. But I kind of get the feeling with this one, no. I mean, it's definitely showing promising signs of being quite a good quite a good candidate for a good resurrection. So yeah, just as long as that lopty doesn't fail, we should be all right. All right, well, I'll call it quits here, and thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next update, whenever that'll be. All right, take care. Cheers.